Well, it's about 70 degrees this morning as we begin our trip from the Teddy Bear on Sidewinder Trail, headed for Buckskin Canyon. In the side-by-side behind me is my good friend Jim, and behind Jim is that teddy bear that's been sitting in that same chair for years. Today we're taking a little side trip off the English pointer's profile to see if we can't spot the Native American petroglyphs up on the granite walls down by the Hacienda River, which is located down at the bottom of Buckskin Canyon. My name is Brian, and I want to welcome everyone back to the channel. If this is your first visit, why don't you sit back, relax, and join us for a ride? Livestock you see here is the reason why we spend so much time opening and closing cattle gates. I'm sure the rule is written someplace, but the idea is you come up across a gate that's left open, pass through it and leave it open. And if you come to a gate that's closed, open it, pass through it, and then close it again. It's also important to pass the livestock at a slow enough pace not to stress them out. It's that time again for me to play the best segment of this video. Hey Deb, what's for dinner? Yesterday afternoon, Deb put together a delicious dinner with barbecue spare ribs, crunchy asparagus salad, and sweet cornbread. So first things first, remove the membrane off the back of the ribs, then cut them in half. Then she proceeded to drown them in a foil-lined Dutch oven with a bottle of brown beer. And after she added rub to the meaty side of the ribs, she put the top on it and stuck it in the oven for 2.5 hours at 325. After that, she pulls them both out of the Dutch oven onto a baking sheet and slathers both sides with barbecue sauce. Then back in the oven they go at 350 degrees for another half hour. I really couldn't tell you what I liked most about that meal last night. Was it the juicy, tender, fall-off-the-bone ribs, or the crunchy asparagus salad, or the sweet, tasty cornbread muffins that acted like a dessert at the end of a meal? I'd have to say last night we were definitely eating good in the neighborhood. In this video, I'm going to be introducing a new segment, and it's called The Rock of the Day. This 50-pound beauty was picked up off the ground in Parker, Arizona. I found it mixed in with the tailings while exploring a mine out that way. When I first came across this one, I said to myself there was no way I was leaving this one behind. This rock doesn't fit the criteria of a strange shape, but it sure has crazy colors. It kind of reminds me of a funky mushroom. Now's as good a time as any to explain why my dogs Zoe and Shelby aren't with me today. See, they spent a good portion of their life up in Michigan before they headed out west with us. Back then, we'd take them on rides to go visit the backyards of friends of ours. You can see they had all the green grass and shade trees they could have possibly wanted to run around up there. Out here it's mostly rock, cactus, and coyote. So yeah, I'd say they had a pretty good reason for not joining me today. After collecting rocks on the ride I was on, I come home and I put them all in a wheelbarrow and soak them overnight. Go out the next day and put a brush to them and clean them up and see what I come up with. These specimens came out of the Hacienda River on the bottom side of Buckskin Canyon from today's ride. I was curious about two of them that I brought back to see what they'd look like cut in half. The colors of the rest of the rocks I thought would look great in the rock garden. The windmill in the background is the second one we've passed today. They drop life-giving water that provides moisture to the plants and animals that live out this way. It's time to thank Ranger Pet Doors for sponsoring our video today. So to do that, I'm going to pick a review from a long list of 5-star reviews off their website. This is an update after a year of your amazing product. It's great. Not only are our utility bills lower, but all 4 dogs are now using it. We adopted a 13-year-old senior Lhasa Apso that is blind in one eye and not so great with the other. She uses the door with no problems. Love your door and have recommended it to all our friends and family with pets. This review was sent in by Deb from Florence, Arizona. Ranger Pet Doors, proudly made in Bay City, Michigan. If you made it this far on the ride with us, I owe it to you to let you know where those petroglyphs are. Walk out straight to the Hacienda, start walking downstream, bear left, and look up to your left. Boy, I never thought I'd be ending this trip in a shaded grassy meadow. I'll have to bring my DOGs out with me next time I come out to visit this place. I hope everyone that joined us for this ride today had as much fun as we did. I should also mention this program is also supported by people like you. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Well, it's about time for us to part ways. I sure hope to see everyone on our next ride. Happy trails!
Shit, we're almost to Prescott.